Assalamualaikum and good morning. Malaysians have recently been exposed to artificial intelligence. I'm Zakirah and you are watching Universiti Malaya Broadcasting Corporation. Today, we'll be talking about how artificial intelligence changed the world. Today's topic is very interesting to talk about. To have better understanding of that, we will have Dr. Shafiq, who is a lecturer in Universiti Malaya. We will also have Mr. Nik, a very famous business developer. We will also have our special guest in 2022. She has become a billionaire. She is the founder of Nurmin Beauty, Miss Nurmin in our show.
Hi, welcome to Universiti.
We will also have Miss Syuhadah, who is currently working as clinical AI researcher. Unfortunately, she cannot be with us today due to COVID-19. So, let us moving on to our discussion table.
When was the first AI launched?
In 1943, the first work, which is now recognized as AI, was done by Warren McCullough and Walter Pitts. They proposed a model of artificial neurons.
The beginning of modern AI can be traced to classical philosophers' attempt to describe human thinking as a symbolic system. But the field of AI wasn't formally founded until 1956 at the conference of Dartmouth College in Hanover, where the term artificial intelligence was coined.
One of the greatest innovators in the field was John McCarthy, widely recognized as the father of artificial intelligence due to his astounding contribution in the field of computer science and AI.
Do you know what is AI?
What do I know about AI is basically it's referred to artificial intelligence, and development in AI means more work depends on robot rather than human.
Can you give any example of AI?
Yes, example of AI that I know maybe Instagram, Facebook, e-payment and others.
Thank you. Do you suggest AI development in the future and why?
Yes, because AI will make our life easier.
Okay, now we have a clear understanding about the definition of AI in general and how AI technology has been developed around the world. To start with, do you guys know that the manufacturing industry is one of the industries which use AI technology the most? Without wasting time, let's explore some of the most impactful use of AI in the manufacturing industry with Mr. Nik.
Thank you to Ms. Moderator for asking me the questions. So the questions is about the most impactful use of AI in manufacturing industry, right?
Yes.
Okay, so first and foremost, let us see about demand forecasting. Do you guys know what is demand forecasting is? Okay, so demand forecasting is the process of making estimations about the future customer demand over a defined period using historical data. So accurately, forecasting demand is crucial for a manufacturer to best plan production in terms of reduced inventory cost and maximize profit. Demand forecasting isn't a new concept, but many manufacturers still utilize traditional forecasting methods like Excel to manage their supply chain. So these methods are semi-manual, inflexible, and worst of all because of it often inaccurate. So however, AI brings a new level of sophistication and precision to this age-old task. Machine learning models can aggregate historical data with new data from a variety of sources. When paired with other important variables like raw material prices, supplier issues, and changing customer preference. This data provide a comprehensive understanding of how popular product is, allowing manufacturer to plan production accordingly. And unlike traditional forecasting solutions, machine learning models are by definition constantly taking new information and adapting. So this allow manufacturer to quickly react to changing circumstance. Next is product quality assurance. It's still common today to see human performing visual inspection to detect product flaws on the assembly line. However, human sense, attention spans and energy levels have limitations which can lead to costly error. Thus, the manufacturer can leverage AI with human-in-the-loop inspectors to improve quality assurance and drastically reduce the likelihood of product flaws and imperfections. On top of that, the solution frees up of worker time for more strategic tasks. Smart cameras and other AI enables technology can be trained to analyze image and identify anomalies. While the process differs based on the product image recognition program, are incredibly flexible and can be applied to almost any product with a high degree of accuracy. One McKinsey study found that image recognition program may increase defect detections rate by up to 90% compared to human infections. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nik, for the explanation. Now we are moving to Ms. Nurmin to talk about AI use in marketing.
Hi, Ms. Zakirah. Thank you for inviting me to your fantastic show. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. So today I will explain the most of how important AI is in marketing sites. As a founder of Nurmin Beauty and a person who work in marketing sites, I have heard a lot about personalization across shopping in the digital world. That's what customers increasingly stick out when it comes to online shopping. There's some secret that I use to win customers' hearts.
Excuse me, Ms. Nurmin.
Yes?
I want to ask you questions. So, what is the better personalization that you use in your business in order to win customers' hearts?
The secrets that I use is artificial intelligence. Make your marketing more personalized in many ways. Many companies are already using AI in their business to personalize their websites, emails, social media posts, video and other content to better address what customers want. For instance, e-commerce business owners are getting more positive results by making a push notifications mobile friendly. When done well, push notifications delivered via mobile gain more attention from customers because it creates a sense of personalization. That's because each individual customers will receive their own personalized push notifications with the custom tailored messages based on what they viewed or exactly what they want to hear from a brand. Product recommendations are also an incredible AI marketing practice that make the customers experience more personalized than many marketers ever thought possible. Next, I believe that every sector must have their own challenges. Right, so marketing also has some challenges in AI. One of those challenges is about training time and data quality. AI tools do not automatically know which actions to take to achieve marketing goals. They require time and training to learn organizational goals, customers' preferences, historical trends, understand over context, and establish expertise. Not only does this require time, it also requires data quality assurance. If the AI tools are not trained with the high quality data that is accurate, timely, and representative, the tool will make less than optimal decisions that do not reflect consumers' desires, thereby reducing the values of the tool.
What a great explanation. Now we are moving to our next guest, Miss Syuhadah. Even though she cannot make it today, she has prepared her with her explanation video on how AI works in medical field. Without waiting any longer, let's enjoy her video.
Coronavirus has really changed how we live. A number of physical therapy clinics and centers have closed down because of the country's lockdown starting March and which remains in fact until now under various forms of quarantine, which affecting patients' access to treatment and the capacity of physical therapists to earn. According to a survey conducted by the PPTA to determine the impact of COVID-19 on the practice of physical therapy, respondents say their patients, particularly the elderly and those suffering from neurological conditions such as stroke, face the possibility of regression from interrupted therapeutic regimens. Some physiotherapists have resorted to video calls to remotely supervise exercise sessions, but this doesn't work for patients without internet access. Overall, the survey found out that the lockdown situation has resulted in loss of livelihoods for therapists and also the patient's capacity to pay for the therapy. Here comes the adaptation of technology, which is the invention of robot. This robot can assist physiotherapy during COVID-19. It is a technological advancement that can be practical for physical therapists in clinic. Robotic device designed for lower extremity rehabilitation, power orthosis with computer control motors to support joint movement, can increase the therapeutic dose of movement training while potentially offloading therapist burden. In addition to increasing repetition of specific movement, some other ways in which robotics may be of therapeutic benefits are monitoring and controlling movement quality, such as speed, direction, amplitude, and sequencing. Providing sensory feedback during movement, providing a safe environment for control perturbations, providing weight support with minimal exertion, and offering the potential for more reliable standardized tests and geometry measures. Due to the increasing numbers of COVID-19 cases, there is a remarkable demand for robots, especially in the clinical sectors. COVID-19 virus mainly propagates due to close human interactions and contaminated surfaces, and hence, maintaining social distancing has become a mandatory preventive measure. This generates the need to treat patients with minimal doctor-patient interaction. Introducing robots in the healthcare sectors can protect the frontline healthcare workers from getting exposed to the coronavirus, as well as decrease the need for medical personnel, as robots can partially take over some medical roles. Hi everyone, this is Syuhadah here. Now you have watched the video, right? And I'm pretty sure you have the idea on how AI works in medical field. As per mentioned in the video, AI such as robot can assist in physiotherapy and can help in lessen the burden of healthcare workers during COVID-19. Hence here I want to conclude that AI is very important for us as it can make our life easier, it can get our things done faster, and it's very convenient for us to use. I think that's all from me and thank you. Bye.
So now let's move on to education sector as we have Dr. Shafiq here. So Doctor, how long have you been working as the lecturer, Bachelor of Science Computer in Artificial Intelligence, and what we'll hear from you today?
Thank you to Ms. Zakirah, our moderator today. Assalamualaikum and good morning to our fellow panelists and audience. I think I've been in this field for around 10 years already. I'm happy in this education field and willing to do it for the rest of my life. So, today, I will not give a lecture regarding computer science or anything that it is in my teaching syllabus. But, I want to bring all of us to discover how AI plays their role in our education system.
I'm sure the audience are excited as me. So, I would like to ask more about artificial intelligence to Dr. Shafiq. Can you tell us a little bit deeply about AI that has been applied in Malaysia's education system?
Artificial intelligence, AI, or in another terms, machine learning, which is ML, are important drivers of development and innovation in all industries, including education. In the next 3 years, upwards of 47% of learning management products will include AI capabilities according to e-learning industry. Artificial intelligence can help students to learn faster and better when paired with high quality learning materials and instruction. AI system also can help students to get back on track by alerting teachers to problems that the naked eye cannot see. For example, we have student and school assessment, paper, exam evaluation and grading, personalized intelligent teaching, smart school, and lastly, online and mobile remote education. It will benefit students with personalization, tutoring, quick responses, and 24 hours access to learning. So next, let's move on to a little bit deeply information about AI. Based on my experience, of course, I have been used to AI usage in teaching as it is my subject, and my co-workers always seek to me to assist them regarding it. So firstly, adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is an educational method which use computer algorithms as well as artificial intelligence to organize the interaction with the learner and then deliver customized resources and learning activities to address the individual needs of each learner. Used to teach students basic and advanced skills by assessing their present skill level and creating a guided instructional experience that helps them become more pro-efficient. AI also can work as assistive technology. How it works? It can help students that need a special needs access to have a more equitable education. For example, by reading passages to a visually impaired student. Nowadays, AI is largely used as early childhood education tool. AI is currently being used to power interactive games that teach children basic knowledge and academic skills and more. This will help them to get more interested toward learning. AI does not only help the learners but also help educators with their works, especially in data and learning analytics. How it works? AI is currently being used by teachers and education administrators to analyze and interpret data, enabling them to make better informed decisions. Other than that, scheduling. It helps administrations to schedule courses and individuals to manage their daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly schedules. It will be more systematic and easy to access. Nowadays, overall schools management is almost fully conducted by AI. AI is currently being used to manage entire schools, powering student record systems and transportation such as IT in school. Thus, with all these examples, we can clearly see that AI plays a significant role in making our education system better. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now we will have our Q&A session. Let's hear out from our first caller.
Hello, Assalamualaikum to Miss Moderator, all panels and the audiences. I'm Siti. I live in Kuala Lumpur, Pahang. Here I want to ask a question to Mr. Nik from the manufacturing industry. Okay, actually I wonder if AI technology do face any kind of problems or challenges throughout the process, because we are often being exposed to its amazing results only. So could you give further explanation to light the way for others? Thank you.
Nice question. Thank you to Madam Siti for asking me the question. Okay, actually yes, there exists the challenge in handling or involving AI technology, but that is not a big issue. Okay, firstly, need skill expert. So this is because AI is continually evolving and you will always need an AI expert on hand with relevant skills to provide abilities like sophisticated programming. Okay, at present, AI experts are few and in high demand, which means you may not be able to find a professional easily. It also means that the cost of employing an AI expert will be more expensive than hiring others. Okay. Next is AI is open to vulnerability. AI is vulnerable to cyber attacks, as AI becomes more sophisticated and widespread, cyber criminal will continually come up with new hacking methods. So if there is even a small breach, it can disrupt your production lines. In fact, a small breach can potentially shut down a manufacturing business. So you need to always be up to date with your security measures and be aware of the latest cyber attack threats, which could be costly. So even with the most sophisticated security systems in place, there is still the potential for hacker to find vulnerabilities. Okay, so that is my answer.
For next question, I will read from our live comment section. It is from Sarah. Hi, Miss Nurmin. My name is Sarah. I am one of your followers in social media. I also like how you show about daily life working as a marketer who use AI in it. So I am curious about some examples of AI in marketing. Can you share with us some of the examples?
Hi Sarah. Thank you so much Sarah, and I really appreciate it. Sure Sarah, I would like to answer your question about the example of an AI in marketing. I have ton of examples that I use in my marketing, but I will give the interesting one, which is it personalized online experiences and shopping recommendations. One of the companies that use personalized online experiences is Nike. Nike creates personalized experiences for customers by using AI. The technology enables Nike's website to recommend products that uniquely suit customers. It also enables customers to search for products using conversational language and images without interacting with a person. Nike uses AI truly to personalize the customer journey, which is a huge value add to their business. And for the personalized shopping recommendations, it's Amazon who use it. They has set the standard for product recommendations and continues to be the leader in the e-commerce marketplace today. Amazon's product recommendations feature provides customers with a more personalized and enjoyable shopping experiences. Research shows that 53% of the shoppers say they always do research before buying a product to make sure that they are making the best possible purchase. That's why product recommendations will be a great help for customers to find what they are looking for, whether the recommendations are based on customers' historical purchases or it is similar product at different pricing points. It's effective to educate customers and empower them to make the purchase decision much easier. So I hope you get it. Thank you.
Well, it's time to wrap up our show. Thank you to our guests for joining us today. I'm pretty sure we get a better exposure on how AI can change the world. What can I conclude? AI enhance the human conditions, so let's show our full support to AI development in our country. Do join us for our next show. More interesting and fascinating topic will be discussed. I'm your host Zakirah. Good day everyone.